Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, home to the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup at the Rock. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the Marshall Thundering Herd taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Golden Eagles will put total leather to crank us up. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Marshall's offense will get the first swing of the game. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong. Out
of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. Marshall will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets a block. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Golden Eagles offense will get the ball for the first time. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic wide receiver one-on-one.
Yeah, and feel okay, it's not going to be a good thing. You better get your hands on him early. Put your physicality, let that win. It ain't going to be your speed.
Wants to throw, it's Jennings. Keeps looking downfield. Got room at the 35. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Handoff to the lone back. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Golden Eagles trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. They'll run play action. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. On the move from inside his 5. He found some really good running room on that one. It just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Pulls and fires complete. Bringing the heat. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. That's a first down for the offense. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Southern Mississippi has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Good enough for 1st down.
He's looking to throw it. Fires to the right. Got his man. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
At the 26-yard line.
Give to the running back.
For the offense.
Nice move to keep moving. Oh, the quick spin move. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Getting some heat. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Never a doubt. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Firing to the right, complete. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. To throw, it's Jennings. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. They'll immediately call timeout.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Got his man downfield. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And the Golden Eagles will line it up on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Got it! Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Going for 6. He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Southern Mississippi!
I'll tell you what, this is part of the field. Once you start getting in the red zone and the field shrinks, you got more big bodies on the field. The running threat is real. Tight ends come on the field, and what happens? Run a little play action off of it, get it to the big fella. Nice plucking it out of the sky, getting the touchdown.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together an 81-yard drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss.
Marshall, 3.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And as we wind down here in the 1st half, the offense will just take a knee and try to muster its forces for the second half attack as they trail going to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, we've been looking forward to this one all week. A fun start to things in Hattiesburg. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the rock.
On the run from it, and he coughs it up inside the 20. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Marshall!
Number 25.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Now they'll try the two-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. Snaps it in the shotgun. They're trying, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. What a bizarre turn of events. He scooped up the fumble and took it all the way back for 2. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Golden Eagles will hustle to the line.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass, it's Jennings. He's right on target. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. On second down, he'll fire. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires the pass, intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And what a big play here, and the return takes him back inside the 25.
Really tough on an offense. 3rd and long, it's tough to, you know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great. So, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
He wants it all. And he's got it. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
Touchdown, Marshall.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on cable.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Georgia Southern looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before the year is out. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Gets it out fast. At the 35, he's open. Can anyone catch him? And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. And the Golden Eagles want to move quickly. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Using the quick game. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a man miss. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. He'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. They'll try it again from the 1 on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Southern Miss! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're just about ready to kick it away.
Southern Mississippi, 23. Marshall, 16.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. The run from the shotgun. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. He'll do it himself. Breaks the tackle. Oh, he dropped it. defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that right there, probably the biggest play in this game so far. The offense has the lead, and they're just trying to run the football to run this clock out. But the defense able to knock it out, jump on it. Now all of a sudden, this game has a completely different feel.
Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Shakes off the tackler. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Snagged in the middle, it's Ramsey. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. He makes the connection. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Herd!
Number 3.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. You know, 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
Getting set for the point after. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. They move on top here in the 4th.
Who can you count on in those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
Setting up for the PAT, and when it gets this late, every point matters. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're lining up to boot it away.
Marshall, 23.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Working that left side now. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
And you're seeing why this guy is on the field during 2-minute situations. He can catch the football and make things happen. Nobody open downfield. You just dump it down to him and let the guy go to work, pick up a huge play, and help this offense get in position to win the game.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance. On fourth down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. And the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. To fumble that ball away in the red zone, that is just a shot to the solar plexus.
And you have to know the situation. You've got to know where you are in the game. This late down in the red zone, at all costs, you cannot turn it over. And that's just an example, I think, of a guy trying to do too much, just trying to come up with the highlight type play at a time where you just got to know the play's over and go down.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Ramsey. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. He's going to pass on second down. Got the quick pass. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Going up top on first down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Back open in the middle. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got him along the sidelines. Beautiful footwork for the first down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. And back to the air on second down. He's got an open man. Oh, look out. There he goes. Touchdown, Marshall! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for two? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
So you think this is automatic? This extra point attempt is filled with pressure. And it's good, and we're tied in the fourth quarter. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Offense getting set for first down. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Offense working from the pistol. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Runs through a tackle. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Southern Miss. They strike first in overtime.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Touchdown! Thundering Herd! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
Man, what a response. You just gave up 7 on the other side of the field. Every reason to get dejected. Oh, man. But they come out and they respond and they score on the first play. And now, Jesse, down by 1, what do you do?
And they made it look easy too, David. And you got to wonder about this defense and how much they have left in the tank. Because of that, maybe if you're on offense, you just decide to end this thing right here. You scored so easily, maybe you could do the same on a 2-point play.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They run the reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. He'll keep it himself. And it's on the ground. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And ball security is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he had a fumble, and he has another one right here. He has got to do a better job of keeping 2 hands on the ball.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Runs through the tackle. Got some room, headed to the goal line. That'll do it. A double overtime touchdown to walk it off.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job, and that helped lead to the home run.
My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, Dave.
Free. Yeah, right. If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got